I heard my sister and her friends making bets on when my boyfriend would dump me because I look easy to draw and don't deserve him. So I sent her out to the streets where she belongs. My boyfriend and I have been dating for a year and everything was going perfect. He treated me with love and respect, and I was already convinced he would be the man I marry. That was until my sister started living with us after she flooded her apartment. I didn't have an issue with this since we've always been close. I love my baby sister more than anything. I would literally take a bullet for her with no hesitation. But if I'm being honest, living with her has been sort of a nightmare. She's so messy and doesn't clean up after herself. In just 2 days of her staying with us, she managed to make the whole apartment smell like moldy cheese. She also doesn't respect our boundaries at all. She doesn't knock when coming into our bedroom, which has put a stop to any sexy time we would have because the last thing I need is for my sister to catch me in the act. She also gets in between us when we're cuddling on the couch because she didn't want to see gross couple stuff. My boyfriend obviously had a couple things to say about this, things that mostly included kick her out. He said that she was making it difficult for us to be a couple and he can't stand living in this pigsty. I understood where he was coming from, but I didn't want to throw my sister out onto the streets. She's family and means a lot to me, and if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't want her to throw me out after a few mishaps. That's what I told my boyfriend, but all of that quickly changed when my sister brought her friends over. My boyfriend was at work and I was sleeping in because I finally had a day off after weeks of working nonstop. However, it seemed like my sister didn't know this because she was super loud with her friends and ended up waking me up. So I heard them gossiping about their coworkers and friends, and cackling like witches. I didn't get up to tell them I was there because I was too lazy, though it was a good thing I didn't because they suddenly started talking about me. My sister said she has no idea how my boyfriend is even with me. She said he deserved to be with someone hotter, not someone who looked easy to draw. Then she told them that she hadn't even heard us sleeping together, so he clearly wasn't attracted to me. All of her friends bursted out laughing and threw in their own insults like I bet if beauty was a crime she'd be innocent and she should have been asked to play the witch in Wicked. I'm not pretty by any means because my skin had dry patches and was full of scars and cysts. It did make me insecure, but I looked past it because my boyfriend didn't think I was ugly. But their words got to me and I started wondering if my boyfriend felt the same way. And worse, he was using the excuse of my sister being here to be apart from me. I got in my head and in a moment of despair, all I could do was silently cry. I didn't even want my sister to know I was home because it would make things worse. But then I heard them start betting on when my boyfriend would break up with me. My sister bet a month, her friends between 2 to 4 months, and one of them said that if I really was as ugly as my sister said, she'd be surprised if we lasted another week. My insecurities went crazy after that and I searched up how to get rid of all my problems so that I never had to hear someone else talk about me like that ever again. It took a while for me to find something that targeted exactly what I wanted to get rid of, but I eventually found a bamboo skin quiz that gave me a personalized non-toxic routine by answering a couple questions. After I took the quiz, I got a custom skincare routine with products that all had natural ingredients like rosemary oil, which I realized none of the products I used had that. It would take about a week for the products to arrive, so even though I took the first step into looking nice, I still felt hurt by what my sister said. Things between us changed after that. My sister was my best friend and she knew exactly what she was saying.